Hey, welcome back to another Play and Explain video today. I've listened to your feedback. A lot of people wanted me to play two tables. So we're gonna do that today. 200 hands of NL10 zoom. Also double cam action. I hope you liked that one. And let's get right into it. Hopefully we run better than last time. Ended up losing one stack, if I remember correctly. I'll open 3x here. I could open stars caption too, so that I don't have to do it manually every time. First hand, pocket 8, standard open. King 6-3, not the worst flop. 3 ways, it's a bit tricky. Let's say, I don't know if they're fun players or racks. You could go either way, betting small, 1/3, or checking. I'll check this time. Trying to keep the pot small. In betting in position could be a lot of hands. We're gonna call one and see a turn. Good turn, now it's less likely he has a king. And we beat some draws. Big bet once more. Getting a bit close, but still, I think we need to call once more. Let's see a river. 8? No. Blank run out. I hope he checked back river and we're good. That's the main goal here. 190. Man. I would say a king would bet larger usually. This seems a bit in between. I've got no clue. It's NL, and people might randomly bluff a hand like Queen Jack here. So I'll not fold. If he bets 250 or more, I would definitely fold. Let's find out. It's NL10. People do random stuff here. Again, his sizing didn't make much sense to me, just betting that small size on the river. So yeah, the graph is overwhelming here. The hand number, that's not good. That is not good. Let me put this down a bit. Ace Jack, good flop. 3 ways, it's a bit tricky. Ace 5 suited, bad flop, him calling. I'll c-bet once here. It's a tricky spot. We might pot control, but I'm c-betting anyways, just trying to get some value. Maybe taking down already, that's fine too. Deuces with the min raise on the button. Small blind is a fun player, so let's try to get him along. Okay, him in 3 bets. We'll see a flop, hopefully hit a deuce. Nope. Isolating 6s against a limp. Likely a fun player. All green tags are fun players. Red is regular. Yellow in between. Ace 8-7. Not an amazing spot, but he should have a lot of trash limp calling, so I'm just gonna see bet once and hope he folds. Now try to show it down. Check turn. Still same. Him betting now, that's gonna be, especially on the jack, there's not many bluffs left unless he has king 10 or whatever. I'm not sure if he even calls that on the flop. 10-9 gets there, jack 10, jack 9, all that stuff, so it's not a good bluff catching spot on the river. Ace king suited, we're gonna squeeze. Quite large, I'd say. 140. Let me pull up the hands here. We get 2 calls, wow. 2 calls. I'd say, sorry, I'll have to fix the layout. All right, we should be fine. I'd say we check here 3 ways. It's close. Ace 8 I missed. I open small blind. Once he checks back, it's less likely he has a spade. I'm gonna bluff turn. Hopefully take it down. Yes. Layout should be fixed now. They both check again on the turn. I'd say we check. We beat a few hands. They're not gonna fold pocket sixes now, so let's try to get to showdown. He bet small. Like his size, he can do this with sevens. Okay, let's see how the hand evolves. He doesn't believe him here. Or he wants to play back at least. Calls, spades get there. Interesting. King 10 suited, we're opening jacks. Wow, he had the complete nuts. The other guy was bluffing. 9-6 of hearts. Wow, crazy stuff. Three ways, no equity, I'll give up here. It's quite likely someone has an ace. Queens. 7x open. This is 10 NL at its finest. 7x open. I've got no clue what it means. He has a red tag, but a green tag, I'm sorry. I definitely squeeze get it in. There's a good chance he's doing random stuff. Yeah, and he's okay, he folds. The short guy behind, we're happy to call it off. He's 9 offsuit, hold. Hold. Nice. And for free, I see that once large just to get some folds from ace high, from king high maybe. The turn should be a really good card for us. I hope he doesn't have many queen x. The 10x he can have, which is not good on the river. I think it would be too thin now to value bet. There's not many worse hands calling us. But he could have some draws, so maybe we can bluff catch. Let's see. Once again, his sizing seems so... He's wrapping at 10, but I don't know, would he bet that size? He might. But the thing is, we just need to be good here. We need to call 160 to win 490, so we need to be good here 1 out of 4 times. Definitely calling. He can have 5-6. He can have king jack, maybe clubs. Yeah, it's just... People find bluffs here on 10 NL. His sizing didn't make much sense for trips in that regard. Ace Queen, once again, we saw really loose hands, really loose showdowns with definitely squeezing. Ace Queen offsuit here. Way good enough. He's probably a fun player. I'm playing with a hat here, but it's just a lot of numbers, really distracting. If I make decisions based on the hat, I'll let you know. Man, this is quite sick. He goes 330. I would say people don't find enough bluffs here. Ace Queen also not a huge hand, so we'll just fold. Same here, Jack 10 suited out of position. Let's find some better spots, play solid. As we saw before, people tend to get crazy or play really loose or random hands, so we don't need to push in spots. Could be 1-3 bet, but keeping it solid once more. King 7 suited, 4 ways to a flop. We hit the king. I'd say we see bet once, just small. Happy to take it down, happy to get some folds. We can get called by worse too, so... They're probably fun players, just everyone calls, alright. The thing is, it's unlikely someone has a set here or 2 pair. I would expect them to raise those. They could have king 10, king 9, some better king x, but we're definitely beating a few hands. The jack is not good, ace 10 gets there, 10 9 gets there, queen jack. Let's see if we can show it down and maybe win at showdown. Yes, we do. 8 9, so they had some random stuff here. Yeah, Button had pocket fives. Ace jack we saw, 8-9 we saw. Alright, happy to win the pot without having to think about it. Maybe I would need to set up a replayer. I'll do that for next time. Completely forgot about it. To show you some showdowns also. I don't have enough stats on him. If he was really tight, I would open this, but I don't know, so I'm just gonna let it go. This could be one to see bet, definitely. 1/3, we could see bet range. But I also don't mind checking. It's a bit more simple to play, I'd say. Maybe not simple, it's a bit more straightforward. Try to control the pot. Ugly turn, we're gonna show it down if possible. He bets river, will call. Maybe he has some bluffs here. Some ace-5, some 7-8 suited. It's not a great spot, especially once he bets that size. I'm not sure if that's a ton of bluffs. He's wrapping a 10, I'd say, betting pot. Quite thin though. I was almost about to call any river, but let's call anyways, but I don't like the sizing. Ace-9, he was bluffing, I guess. Wow. It seems close. Once, if he bet smaller, I would have definitely called, but the big size seems a bit close. Looks quite strong. He's opening a lot of hands so far. Probably a loose range. We could think about jamming here. He might have random hands in there. But then again, he opens 3.5x. I'll call, hopefully hit the flop, and then yeah, on the king we're getting all the money in. Let's see what he opened. Ace-5 off, yeah. Some random hands in there. We take it down. Ace-4 suited could be 1 to 3 bet. Let's try. We're in position, hopefully. Yeah. Again, keep it solid on 10 and out, because people don't like to fold. So even pots like these, which might be thin, we can skip. We're playing a pot in position now with marginal hand, so it's not easy to make money if they don't fold. See a turn. All right. Letting it go now. 5 deuce deuce, not easy to hit. I'll not see bet too small because I'm worried he calls anything against a small size. I hope we get enough folds with half pot. Kings. He snap cold calls. The dream spot. How much do we 4-bet? 320 at least, I'd say. Because we're a bit deeper against 007. Let's go 330. Let's go 330. Happy to get it in against both guys. Wolf is thinking about it. Thank you for your content on YouTube. You're welcome. Appreciate it. Man, what a nice comment in game. He's gonna find out later, I think. Yeah, good flop. We don't need to bet too small. The only worrying thing would be an ace on a turn. But there's also gonna be some ugly runouts, so I'll just bet 1/3. Hopefully get it in against jacks, 10s. 6 is quite blankish. We have pot size left. We could consider going smaller. Yeah, let's go smaller. Let's go smaller. I don't want him to fold a hand like ace-10 here, ever. If he has a draw, the only thing is... Yeah, let's get it in. Let's see. Ace-6! And we get there once. Nice. Wow. 6 pot, he had the a6 suited. And we get there on the river. Nice. I mean, it looks like we got super lucky now hitting that river. It was. But again, it was such an unlucky turn. We were way ahead all the time. Checked back, queen on the turn. Quite connecting. I'm not gonna bluff. Let's see if we can show it down. Maybe win a showdown a few times. Yes, deuces. Yeah, that might be one considering to fold on the turn, so... But still. No reason to go crazy. Let's keep it solid. Again, let me know in the comments if you enjoy the series, what you would like to see next. If you like the double cam action here. I didn't like the layout and I had a free space, so I thought, okay, I'll add the second cam. Limp pot, him checking, let's try to stab one. There's a good chance, in my opinion, he has just completely nothing. Now we hit the free, let's try to show it down. We don't get the chance. It's getting bright here. Sun is coming in, let's say. Jack 2's off, he seems really tight, so you'd consider Jack 2's is a bit too weak, I'd say. But I would open quite a lot of hands, more than general, if I have a read that he's too tight in general. Or too tight on average. Also the blinds usually might play... Okay, it was he was the guy before. He's not gonna be as tight. King queen suited, I'll defend. Not our flop. Let's keep it simple, play solid. We don't hit the flop, it's no good backdoor stuff for us, so just fold flop and that's it. Wait for a better spot. Limp pot. Let's try to show it down this time. Same on the river. Let's see, yes. He had... What did he have? Ace 3 offsuit. Ace high. I'll open this one. He seems quite tight again, so I hope he folds too many hands and we can have any two open here. Once he calls, we need to be really careful though. We're not gonna see that any flop and stuff with such a weak hand. This is one to give up, I'd say. Yes. King 4. Big blind might be too loose, I'm not gonna steal. Jack 3, same. Just too weak. 5-10 suited, I might. These seem racks in the blind, so I'm gonna open a bit looser. Say on Zoom, people play too tight in the blinds usually. And even if we get called, it's not a bad spot in position against the white range. King 7 suited. Queen 6 similar, bit too weak maybe. Just keep it solid. Ace 4 also a little bit weak. There's a fun players behind, so I don't think we get many folds. Let's just skip these spin spots. The hand is a bit too weak to isolate. I'm always getting a bit nervous still when I record these videos. Let's move a bit to alleviate some tension. Funny thing, yeah, still after doing so many videos, once I press record, I always get nervous. I don't know why. All right. Jack 9 might be close once more. Lines seem to be too loose, so I'm not... The thing is, if we want to steal white, we need to get folds. You could say we want to play a pot in position against a loose range. Yes, we can. But still, Jack 9 offsuit just a little bit too weak, I'd say. We hit the king, which is good. He probably has a wide range, him not being full stacked. He has a better hand here, GG. If he has king, jack, king, queen, if he has two pair. The thing is, how do we get the money in? Do we want him to bluff or do we just keep value betting? I'd say we keep value betting. There's some draws and stuff. All right, good luck to us. Let's see, king 10 as well. Nice, good job. $200 hands on Zoom are so fast. Now we're not even 30 minutes in. Let's try again. It's a bit different. We know we're in position. 6-8 suited is a bit disguised. Okay, three ways. Yeah, it's not a great spot again. No equity, queen 9-9. We just fold. There's no reason to get creative. I was not looking at the blinds. Maybe I should have. Under, I have some stats on him. He's playing super loose so far, so let's 3-bet the king jack off. Should be good enough against a wide range. He was opening a ton of hands. So we'll expand our 3-bet a bit here. Yes, we get a fold. Yeah, just sometimes stats can help in that regard. Just VPI, PPFR. To get a good clue if someone is opening 20 hands out of 30. That should mean something. Really unlikely, that's just pure variance. But don't overestimate the hat. You need a lot of hands. You need to know how to interpret that. Can't say the word. 5-10 suited seems too wide, especially with high rake on NL10. You need to interpret. How do you call that word? Interpret them. You need to interpret them. Something learned, I guess. Fold call again. He had the A6 suited before. Let's just go 1/3 again. I hope he has enough trash hands in there again. He calls really fast. Like to bet turn, but just having the queen of clubs might be a bit too weak. Let's see if we can get a river. Yes, we do. Interesting run out. The problem is I'm not convinced he's folding ace high here. But then again, he probably has a weak range. I'd like to bet huge. But I don't think it's printing EV. A lot of assumptions need to be right here to make this a good play. So I'll just play solid once more. We're even ahead. Wow. What did he have? Jack 10. Queen jack he had. A gutter. No clubs. Queen jack offsuit. Yeah, such a wide range. In deck offsuit, he's definitely a fun player, I'd say. But he's an Inter fan, so I'll give him the doubt. Credit of the doubt. No reads on big blind. 682, that seems close. I'll fold this time. Might open if you had some reads, maybe some stats. Queens. It's probably a rack, I'd say. Playing multiple slots, alright. Queens were definitely going broke here. Ace king, holds. Another lucky one for us, let's see. No witch up, I'd say, right? Yes. Seems fine. Ten hands. We're getting close. We're getting close to the finish line. How many more left? 1, 2, 3. Not many. 5-8 against the min race, man. We're getting such a good price in position. I'll sit out here. We have the 200 hands almost. Seems close. You need to know post flop what you're doing. You can also fold pre if you're a bit how do you say? If you don't know exactly what you want to do, I'd say we definitely want to call, but I don't mind raising. Just I hope we get enough folds and take it down that way. If he calls, the hand is almost over unless we hit. We do this time, which is nice. Making a straight should be way enough to value bet. Definitely great turn. He ran out. I don't think he's capable, is he, of folding a chop here? I'd like to bet huge. But I'd say it's a thin spot. We realize some EV by checking too, so I'll just give up. Let's see. Ace deuce here, we chop. Friendly hand at the end. We're already over 200 hands, so let's sit out. That's gonna be it for this video today. Let me know in the comments if you liked it, if you enjoyed the format with 2 tables, and if you like the 2-cam layout. As always, stay tuned for more videos coming. Wish you a great time, good luck at the tables, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.